Good morning, Dynasty traders. Today is the first Friday of April, which is NFP, non-farm payrolls. All right, it is currently 8:41, 11 minutes after non-farm. That dropped at 8:30. Let's check the numbers out a little bit over here. Let's bring it right here like that. We check them out together. Okay, so over here we have average hourly earnings month over month stayed the same. Year over year, a little decrease. Um, non-farm payrolls up by 100K. Let's see if there's a little correlation between the months of this month, April, to see if there's a job increase back then too in the data. Why is it so squished? What the hell's going on over here? Okay. Oh, I landed right onto it. So yeah, 100K increase in last April. Oh no, that was the not the month. That was is it day, month, year? I don't know. Anyways, um, so if it's that one, yeah, it's a 100K increase. Last time, let's go back to '04 over here. '04, 100K decrease. So the variation has been 100K, and the last one, relatively, yeah, relatively all the same. 100K increase or decrease for the month of April. Yeah, private non-farm up, non-farm payrolls up by 100K, which is good. Manufacturing is down by 3K, and yeah, well, Canada is going straight to the shitters, so forget Canada. We also have Fed Chair Powell speaking at 11:25, so it's going to be interesting. All right, so this was the candle, 8:30 candle of NFP. All right, did not get on its attempt to pass. Like, the market is feeling so much pressure to the downside right now. It's unbelievable. It couldn't even take the wick of the 8:30. Okay, and it's positive numbers. 8:30 couldn't take the wick, broke down, closed below this low. So it's like if the structure has just shifted again. Okay, so structure just shifted. Let's just help you guys visualize this. Boop, boop, boop. All right. And here. Okay. You see the lows are getting smaller in distance from each one. The difference in price, and here we have a swap, a change up in the price delivery. Let's see if this one can pass this one. Okay, so that's that for the 1 minute. For this morning, I'm going to be looking at these highs, right? These highs and this order block. Let's go get that order block right here. Is that the last green one, or is it not? This is the last green one. Well, you know what? I'll take these two. That is the last green one, but technically, I guess these were orders being taken into further short. So let's take this, both of them together, extend it out for us to be able to see when market opens. All right. And yeah, That's one of the targets. As you see, the market has been taking a freaking beating recently. And if ever we pass these relative equal highs over here, so let's do this here to here, relative equal high. So if ever we pass these relative equal highs, this is going to be our target. All right, stabilize above here, but it's having a hard time right now. All right, let's zoom out. Mind you, it's only 8:46 a.m. So there's quite a way to the 9:30 open. So let's go check in the 15-minute. 15-minute noise. Wicks, fine. Here you see that. So if we get into this fair value gap, the first one, my target is the second one up top. Or the first one going down is a target. Seems like a nice rejection from this level. And this level, I think it's really close to a 4-hour wick, bottom of a wick. Let's go check together. Yeah, this one. All right, so let's put it on right here. That's the one. Come back in 1 minute. Very close. Here. So we saw the 15-minute. 15-minute had nothing on it as an indicator of where price could possibly go back to. 5-minute though is another story. So let's take the 5-minute. Okay, let's do this. Let's change this to a fair value gap template. Okay, great. And stretch it out for us to be able to see. So a lot of back and forth, but this is a possible um, place where price could get attracted to, and it's also like I think it comes at the high of a fair value gap that's going to become an inversion fair value gap, which we color in orange right here. All right, so this is going to be a zone of support, a zone where price might attempt to reverse if we get a drop down into here. This is also a nice rejection, yes, as we said before, from this 4-hour liquidity. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit more. Going to the 1 hour. That's rough. Damn. You know, you wake up in the morning and like the range is so huge that sometimes you have to reduce your size in these types of scenarios. Either reduce size or um, take like positions that have maybe a 1-to-1 but are smaller 1-to-1s, you know what I mean? Or like from here. So let's say if this was a fair value gap, you'd enter, right? Let's take a long position. If this is one that you would have entered based upon this break over here, okay, right here, and the body is above these ones. So based on that break, you would take the bottom of this and you take the full range of this candle. So you see this range? That's how many? That's 36 plus a couple plus 11. That's 50 points. So here, 55 points. That's the range you take. You just take smaller little snippets of the market. Because and on top of that, after huge, how do you say, after a large range day, um, usually the market is more range bound in a tight range. But the last couple of Fridays, though, let's go back. Let's go see. The last couple of Fridays, if we go on the daily, okay. So here, Friday. All right. This Friday. Last couple of Fridays have been large range days. Okay, let's go Friday here. Monday, Tuesday, Friday. Another large range day. So yeah, it's just being careful and and reducing the size in these market conditions. That's actually gonna help you learn and weather the storm. So let's go back onto the 4 hour. 4 hour closing in 7 minutes and 52 seconds, and it is not looking pretty. Okay, the whole range has been like it's all been delivered to on the 4 hour. There's no fair value gaps left. There's nothing. Okay, and we have step down, step down, step down, break. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to say the least. Don't forget, folks, sometimes no trade is the best trade. So depending on price action, I might not trade today. If I do, well, I'm probably going to reduce my size and stay cautious. I think that's the best move. So this inversion fair value gap here, we have a normal fair value gap on the 5 minute. Okay. Over here, we had that break of structure. Right here, we didn't break the structure on the 5 minute. We kind of did on the 1 minute. So that's why I was not certain if these highs were going to be taken. Okay. So if these relatively equal highs, I think that's the only low close by liquidity, or else it's going to be either these highs right here. So we'll go with this one, the first one. There's the buy side and sell side. Sell side over here. Buy side over here. All right. So that's it for the market, pre-market analysis. Obviously, the market has more of a bearish sentiment right now, but anything's possible, especially on Fridays. All right, trade safe and see you at 9:30 live trading.